What is up? Welcome back to Zach Snacks Cooking Channel. You are in for another great episode. Today, as you see down below, we're going to be making chicken curry. We're going to be cooking from the comfort of your home, my home, our home. Today, I'm very excited about this video. This should be a fun one. Also, don't forget to follow Zach Snacks KC. As you know, we are satisfying any appetite, and you can check all of our stuff out at Zach's_Snacks KC, which is going to be on your screen down below. Go check us out, go follow us, leave a hashtag at Zach Snacks KC, and show us what you're making at home. And if you make this at home, tag us and hit the hashtag Zach Snacks KC. www.zachsnacks.com. You can check out a bunch more things that Zach Snacks will be having coming up. This summer we will be having merch dropping. All of that information will be in the description once it has dropped. Don't forget to also check out my family's channel. Me and my family have started a YouTube channel, and we want you guys to go watch it. It'll be so fun. It's a reality channel, and I feel like you guys are going to enjoy it. So that is called Building Generational Wealth. It will be on your screen down below, and it will also be tagged in the description of this video, so you can go watch it right after this show. So without further ado, let's get to the video. Let's make this chicken curry. Alright guys, I hope you like that intro. Now we're going to get into making our chicken curry. So first you're going to need a couple things. You're going to need a chopping board because you're going to need to chop up your onion. So you're going to need one yellow onion. You're going to want to peel this and chop this. We're going to do this next. Then you're going to need 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Then you're going to need 4 garlic cloves. And then last but not least, you're going to need about 2 tablespoons of ginger. Now these are the things you're going to need, and then you're going to also need a medium-sized pan. You're going to want to spray that pan with Pam, and then you're going to want to put your vegetable oil into the pan, and then you're going to want to put it on medium heat. So let's do that now. Move it around all around the pan. And then we're going to place this vegetable oil in the pan on medium heat. So let's go on over. We're going to turn it on to medium. And we're going to let that heat. We're going to move everything off the cutting board. Then we're going to chop up our onion. So this should be fun. You're going to want to grab your knife. Alright, so let's start by peeling our onion. Taking the outside of the onion skin off. Alright, now we're going to start by cutting this end off. You're going to cut both of the ends off, and then we're going to cut it in half. We're going to place these on their side. And then we're going to slightly cut in them just a little bit. Now we're going to start chopping these up. So we're going to start chopping them up like this way first. And then you're going to do the same thing to the other one. You're going to want to chop them the opposite way. Alright guys, so after you finish cutting up your onions, now you're going to want to place them in the pan. Bring the pan over here. Pan is pretty hot. I'm going to place the onions into the pan. Now we're going to saute these onions. We're going to saute the onions and then we're going to come back and finish adding everything else to it. Alright, so while we're still waiting for our onions to get slightly golden brown, now we're going to start making our rice. So, we're going to need about a medium pot. And we're going to add some water and the rice to it. So, you're going to have to set a ratio to this to make sure you get the same amount of water and rice to both of them. So you're going to have about, depending on what kind of rice you're going to have in, so you're going to have about 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. So we're going to bring you over to the stove top and we're going to get this started. Come on over. So now we're at the stove and we have our pot right there that we're going to be putting our rice in, and then we have our onions over here cooking still. We're going to be adding the rest of our stuff to our onions in just a little bit. Move back over here. Now we're going to add in our water. Alright guys, so we have added 5 cups of water to our pot because we're going to be making about 2.5 cups of rice. So that's about 5 cups of water. So we're going to come back when the water finished boiling. Alright guys, so after your onions have got their nice little saute, you're going to add in 4 garlic cloves and you're going to make sure they're minced like this. You want to add this in. Move that around. You're going to add in 1 tablespoon of freshly peeled and minced fresh ginger. So this is what your ginger is going to look like. It's yellow and it kind of looks like a small potato when you first get it. But we're going to pour 1 tablespoon of that in there. Then you're going to let these saute for about 30 seconds. So we're going to mix this up real quick. Then we're going to add in a couple other things. Now you're going to want to add in 1 cup of chicken broth. Here's your chicken broth. You're going to want to add 1 cup of chicken broth in. And then you're going to add 1 can of drained diced tomatoes. So let's get our diced tomatoes. We're going to also add them in. We are going to now stir this together. We're going to let this sit. I'm going to place a top on top of this and we're going to let this simmer for about 5 minutes. Alright guys, I moved back over to my water because our water was just boiling. I turned it down. Now we're going to add in our 2.5 cups of rice. There we go. And I want to mix this up. After mixing this up for about 2 minutes, you're going to want to put a top on there and let it simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes. Then you can come back to your rice. Now next we're going to add just a little bit of salt and a little bit of cayenne pepper. About ½ teaspoon of both. Salt, cayenne pepper going down. All around. Cayenne pepper. Alright. You're going to stir this in. And then you're going to add in your chicken breast. You're going to use about 2 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. And then I'll dice them into 1-inch cubes. And then you can add that to this. So I have already diced and cut mine up into a bowl. So I'm going to show you guys and I'm going to place them in there. This is what my chicken is looking like. I'm going to place my chicken into the pan now. Alright, here we go. You're gonna want to make sure that your chicken cooks all the way through. So I will put a top on this and let this sit and mix it up every once in a while just to make sure your chicken cooks all the way through. Now we're gonna mix our chicken in. So to slowly turn the chicken into the broth and the mix. Alrighty, so after you done mix your chicken in there, you're gonna want to let that sit on medium. You're gonna let that cook for a little while. Alright, the chicken curry is about done. I'm going to meet you guys at the test tasting table so we can try our chicken curry. Here we go. Don't forget to grab you some rice. I added a little bit of sugar and butter to my rice. Alright guys, and now we're gonna get ready for our test tasting table. So let's try this chicken curry that we just made today. Here we go. We're gonna get a little rice, a little chicken, a little flatbread. Not too bad, not too bad. The texture is really good. The flatbread is delicious. This is delicious. I have to give that a 10 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go like, comment, and subscribe, which will be down there, and share it with family and friends, and let them know what we got going on here at Zach Snacks KC. Don't forget to go watch my family's channel called Building Generational Wealth, which will be on your screen now, where you can find the ins and outs of me and my family's life. And that's very fun. You should go watch it right after this video. Also, don't forget to go to Zach's_Snacks KC and go check out all of our social media, which will be on your screen right now. Follow us and go share with family and friends and let them know what's going on here at Zach Snacks. Also, don't forget about our merch. They'll be dropping this summer, and stay tuned for all the events that Zach Snacks KC will be having and going on this year. Again, thank you for watching. Go subscribe to my brother's channel, Zach's Creative Corner. All this stuff that I'm talking about right now will be in the description down below. I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace. Is it good?
Yeah.
What it taste like?
Heaven.
1 out of 10, what are you going to rate it?
7.
7? Well, that's pretty good. First time trying it.